everybody. Give me a couple minutes. So, yesterday happened. Monokuma exposed Sakura of being the traitor. Which I did not think he would actually do, but he did. And then everyone except for me, Hina, and Kirigiri were mad. So basically, Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya were mad at Sakura. Hi, Ray. And then a lot of stuff happened. Sakura got killed. I'm so upset about that. I didn't want her to die. And now we have to figure out who killed her. I have a couple ideas, but I don't know for sure. Monokuma made his announcement, and everyone began to meet up, one after the other. And then the ultimate martial artist! Oh, he's back to the emojis. A locked room murder mystery!
What?
What? Same, Gary. Same. Oh, I just recently discovered the power of a Monica. I thought you felt those last time. Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive. Pretty sure that just makes you look obnoxious. Or yup.
Yes, indeed.
For example. Oh boy. Yup. You're at a picnic and you find a dead body! So this is just plain creepy.
Well?
How about the reverse?
Phew.
No matter how great something is, if you put in a sad face, it makes it super negative.
Yes, indeed.
For example, do you have 100 friends?
What?
He's right. That does make it sound sad.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Now then, please get on the elevator. I'll see you all down there. That's like the wave. Oh, Monokuma has too much power now. He's become too powerful. What was that? I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. Oh yeah, Hina also believes that Hiro, Byakuya, or Toko are the ones who killed Sakura, which kinda they're the only really. I mean, me and Kirigiri were together, so how can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me!
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean!
I mean, I'm not. I didn't murder anyone.
What the heck?
I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer? Yep, right on time. It's cool. Yup. And Toko, your alternate, your split whatever personality is literally a murderer.
What the heck?
Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. The killer, the one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I knew. And yet, someone killed her. And that person is here. That person is one of us. Alright, let's go. Come on, it's time to put an end to this. You know, I just realized that after this trial, there's only gonna be about like 5 of us left. It's not a lot of people, considering we started off with 15. But with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. I bet it wouldn't. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. We watched the door close and felt it begin to... Yeah. Here we go! Oh, elevator's a lot less crowded now. The elevator lowered, uttering in an all too familiar crackling sound. Got lower and lower. How deep is this thing? Oh. Oof. There you go. Yeah, oof. How deep did Monokuma go? Or how deep is this basement of the school? And suddenly, as always, the ride was over. Or does he just redecorate every single time? Door open once again. Oh, we're going with an Egyptian theme this time.
Just 6 of you, huh? Really?
This is kind of
That's so few. You must be so lonely. Whose fault is that?
Yeah. It's very interesting. I wonder why he can... Hey, cool. Cool. You say that like it's not your fault we're all that's left.
I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again, or will your school life come to an end completely?
Well, let's hope not.
Now then.
Now then, are you ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats.
And so, the curtain opened for the fourth time. A deadly judgment, a deadly decision, a deadly betrayal, deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly class trial. Makoto, do you have to say this before every class trial? I believe you've said this before every class trial. Yeah, I should probably save. Alright, I don't think I got any new skills. No. Alright, so we're just gonna look through the evidence again, just to be... Okay, I see. It's required in his rules. Alright. Yeah, so Hina gave... So this is gonna be our proof that Hiro went to see Sakura. Okay. I think we're good. I think we can do it.
Let's go.
Trial. All rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
We don't need it.
Your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
Whoa, deja vu.
I know.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Yes, but we have to decide which one did it.
Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Hina seems really sure that one of those three are the killer. But she must have reason for believing that. Well, I'm pretty sure we know the reason is that Sakura met up with all, or tried to meet up with all three of them. Alright. Make your argument. Hina's again, yeah. I think for the second game I might do the mean
One of you
difficulty.
killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
I didn't play. I'm playing on normal, but I think I might for the next
It was
game
one
do
of you.
the harder difficulty.
One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have for accusing
Shoot!
her?
No, that's wrong. Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died.
Yep.
So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
I can't disagree with Hina. There's good reason to suspect all three of them. Does that mean one of them did it? Yeah, most likely. It has to be someone in this room. I got pocket trash.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
Yeah, we can prove that.
I didn't either.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, same
Oh,
here.
well, we don't know
I never
that.
saw her.
We know that. I'm pretty sure we can
Come
prove
on.
that Byakuya didn't
There's
go.
no way none of you
Yes,
went.
Byakuya. Toko and
least one
Hiro
of
are
you
the
is
only two
lying.
I'm pretty sure are lying. At least we know that Hiro is lying. Toko, on the other hand, we don't know yet. And we can't know until we get some
The
proof.
fact that Sakura wanted there's no way that
So-
one of you is
I don't deny that
gonna
I
go-
never went to.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here.
Shoot!
No,
You got
that's
it.
wrong.
Break!
Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember?
Mm-hmm.
It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
It means everything because the only people who had that candy was Sakura and Hina.
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
How much did you give her, one or two? Because then how did you have another one?
No, it's
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy.
No, I wouldn't say I wouldn't do this if there was a candy I specifically like, but I'd at least let other people know immediately that I was doing it. I'd like say, hey, I like this candy. I'm taking all this candy. If you want some, you may have to ask.
So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura! It's the only explanation.
well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
Nope. Sorry.
When? When did she give it to you?
And why would you carry around that for days?
the last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
Yep, stake your claim and make it into exactly. Exactly. But what Hiro said couldn't be right. Because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. Okay, Hiro got the hand of Tina. Sakura loves candy too much to share. Oh, nope, wrong one. Oh, no, I did the wrong one. I went up too far. I was looking at something else. I was looking at something else and went up too far.
I got it!
Here we go. I went up too
I'm
far.
not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office.
I'm down a heart.
So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Yep.
Damn it! I mean, what I meant was,
Hmm?
Oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Hiro, please.
Why the sudden hostility?
But we just talked, that's all. I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me!
Then, if that is true, then did you see anything? What did you talk about? Did you see anyone else go in after you?
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious!
More hostility.
It's not just normal hostility! You're the real culprit! I even have proof!
You did. And you didn't think to share this with us earlier?
Huh? Proof? What are you talking about?
Yeah, especially when you withhold information. Exactly, you just look more suspicious.
I'm talking about her shining message.
Huh? What? When the that's what I want to know.
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right?
Hiro? How did you know that? Cause that was put in the magazine rack and you weren't allowed to investigate the crime scene. So please, enlighten us how you knew that.
It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
Yeah, but how did Hiro know that it was there? You're one of the people who told him he wasn't allowed to investigate.
See? See? Toko did it!
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hiro, hold on.
Yes, finally. Thank you, Gary. Please question how you knew this.
When did you see that dying message of hers?
Thank you.
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
Where was it when you saw it?
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Yup. Hold on. But when it was on the magazine, so
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
Yep, so there's no way he could have seen it.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Yup.
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense!
No. There's definitely something strange about it. Kiguri found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, it's a clear contradiction in what Hiro told us. Nothing makes sense to him. Yup.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Nope, I think we're gonna have to copy a message.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying... When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found it. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem?
You think?
What I said makes total sense.
Need to copy it.
I can tell you exactly when I found when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when it was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
I think this is this one.
When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Then
I can tell you exactly when I found the when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell
No,
you when
I
I
missed.
found the dying mess. It was only after the investigation had. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
When I pulled it out,
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying
When Ogre's body was discovered.
No,
Did I
it's
get right?
wrong.
Yes! Got it!
When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby.
Yep.
That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation.
We're really gonna have to just spell everything out for him.
And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it?
Because it does?
All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
Hiro, do you know how easy it is to fake a dying message? Very easy.
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yep, because her hands were clean. So unless she wrote the message and then washed her hands somehow, even though there wasn't a sink in the restroom, or in the rec room, yeah. Words.
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message.
Nope.
100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
I thought you were right only 20% of the time. Without a doubt? No, absolutely do. I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. Oh no. No, not this again. I hate this game.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap.
I don't do rhythm games.
Nine.
No.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right.
I can't do rhythm games.
The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right.
Now I can't see it.
Bullcrap.
I hate rhythm games.
The end is nigh. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap.
I
Give it a
can't
rest.
see them. I'm gonna die!
The end is nigh! Can't hear you, can't hear you!
I'm gonna die!
Show me the
Yep.
proof.
My first failure! Nobody believes. But now that the class trial— What? What? You appear the— What? What? Ramakano was not the blackened. What? I've never seen this.
Is this really the
So
end
wait,
for all of
if I
us?
get it wrong, everyone just automatically believes it's me? Yes.
I refuse to give up yet.
Okay, let's try this again. Oh man. Can't
Show me
believe
the
I
proof.
lost to Hero.
I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right.
I can't— I
occult
hate
is
when I can't
bullcrap.
see it.
Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right.
Because I
The
can't
occult
do
is
rhythm
bullcrap.
games.
The end is nigh. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest.
I can't.
The end is nigh. Can't hear you, can't hear you. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right.
I can't. Okay. Whoo. Whoo.
Show me the proof.
This should prove it.
Yeah. Oh wow.
I'm completely
That's
unconvinced that
interesting.
Sakura wrote that dying message.
I don't like the rhythm game.
Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Yep. If I do, that's the one mini game I'm worried about if I do the harder difficulty on the second game.
Say what?
Then, who did write it?
Probably. I want to say since Hero's the one who knew about it, it was Hero, but I don't think— did he kill? I don't— unless it was an accident? I don't know.
Hero could very well have written it himself.
Yeah.
That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, we're only like 20 minutes into the trial.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Wait, what?
Ah! He admits it!
Wasn't expecting that.
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
I wasn't expecting that. You're admitting to killing her?
Please, just let me explain what happened.
Was it— did he? I don't know.
I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
Uh-huh.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
Byakuya, did you really expect anything different from him?
And when I got there...
I'm sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple more, a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Aww. Sure, thanks.
And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me!
Hero, if she was going to kill you, she wouldn't have asked other people to meet her there. Especially 2 other people.
She was gonna kill me and make her escape!
And also, I don't think she would have given you a note to meet somewhere.
So of course I freaked out, and then... I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head!
Okay. Well, now we know how that happened.
I hit her from behind, before she had any idea what was happening.
Oof.
Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed.
Well, yeah.
So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
Wait, on the table?
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
He said on the table. How did it get from the table to the magazine rack?
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
I also don't think he killed her. I don't think a simple knock her out. Yeah, exactly. I don't think a simple hit to the head is gonna kill her.
You're not gonna get off that easy.
Maybe Sakura saw it and put it back so that people wouldn't think it was Toko? Maybe?
It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura.
Okay, Hina, I get you're upset. I really do. But there's still some missing links here that don't make sense.
We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
I would rather we not.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
Thank you, Kirigiri.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There are lots of things still not making sense here, Hina.
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain. And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
It was about Hiro's story. Oh, look how much help I have! Oh my goodness. I have barely any health. Why was it hidden?
I got it!
Yeah, I got a little
true.
sliver back.
Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
Exactly.
Huh?
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Exactly.
Oh. Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
Okay, I get he's not the sharpest tool in the shed, but at the same time, he went through all this trouble of writing something in blood. I don't think he would have then put it back on the shelf.
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
That too.
Then, he's not lying?
I mean, somebody else was in that room. What's this? It's the main character. I believe it.
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
Yep, and since either... Yeah, definitely someone had to, because even if Sakura was the one who put it back to try and protect Toko, which I don't think Sakura would want to kill or hurt Toko, but I don't think she would do her any favors after the whole her attacking Hina thing.
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Oh, why didn't I just think it might have been Toko who did it? Toko, because it's not Byakuya!
I got it!
Yay, I have a full
Toko,
heart!
right?
I've got a full heart now!
Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Yup.
Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
Mm-hmm.
Why would I have... Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it.
That's right. I killed her.
I'm not entirely sure.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
Yeah, and there's also the whole locked room stuff.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So... what do you want me to do?
Just say everything that happened from the start.
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
Do the comic book hero, exactly. But no, wait, that's Makoto's superpower! We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer. I have to prove that. Make your argument. Oh, we get more stuff. Okay, so we have Kyoko's examination.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
All right.
Yeah,
Experiment.
just once.
Experiment.
After the first swing, the bottle shattered, and she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hiro really is the killer!
Nope. Because there were two bottles! I got it.
I didn't want to, but I grabbed a Monokuma bottle and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind.
And you only hit her once.
Yeah.
Just once.
No, that's wrong.
There were two bottles.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Huh?
Got two.
2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
That's a good question, Hiro.
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head?
Well, that and the broken glass.
She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
Well, 2 of them are missing, so unless you know where the other one is...
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles.
We're missing the horse and the queen. Or is that the king? One of those 2.
Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right?
Yep.
And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
Mm-hmm.
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
Yep.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
Knowing anything about chess and the fact that there are 2 open space. If you wanted to hide that there was an extra one missing, you should have moved one of the bottles closer to the other one, getting rid of that gap. Because that gap is what immediately told me that there were 2 missing.
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Connection between the Monokuma bottles. I feel like it's starting to come clear. The connection has to be the object that the Monokuma figure inside each of the bottles holding. I don't have to spell. It's gonna be chess. Yeah, it's a chess piece. Okay, nope. We need an I. Oh wait. Here. So chess. Nope. Shoot. It's a problem when you're dyslexic. The problem when you're dyslexic and have to spell. I'm sorry, Makoto. This is on me. This is on me, Makoto. I'm sorry. Yes.
I refuse to give up yet.
Yay! More hearts! Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Ray. This game and the rhythm game are not my favorites. Alright. We need a C. E. S. I. And then... Nope. I. E. Nope. Get away from the S. It was hiding. It was hiding behind the S.
That's it! The chess pieces!
Yep.
Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
Wait, does that mean that there's a Monokuma chess somewhere out there? I want to play Monokuma chess.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
Mm-hmm.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was...
Actually, never mind. I don't want to play Monokuma chess. Most likely, whoever loses ends up dead. And I don't have that much confidence in my chess skills to do that.
The knight, if I remember.
So, what's that matter?
It means we're missing a queen.
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain.
That's right. In Japan, shogi is more popular than chess, I believe.
In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn.
Yep.
What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
Yep.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene. Well, one apparently...
What does chess have to do with anything?
I hit it too quickly.
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Hiro, can you even play shogi?
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing.
Mm-hmm.
There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case.
But sadly for you, there is.
That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
Just realized, I think everyone here is standing next to a X'd out picture.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
I wonder if when they made the game, they planned that.
How is it clear?
That the end, or well, near the end, everyone would be standing next to
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in.
an
Maybe
X'd out
then
picture.
you'll understand.
It would have been broken!
I got it! The bottle must have been broken.
What makes you so sure?
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Yep.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
You know, you were in the room when we were doing the experiment. Were you just not paying attention to what we were doing? I mean, I get it. Your best friend had just been killed. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Don't mind me.
And what is this evidence?
Evidence. You and I figured out before. Down we go to this one.
I got it!
Dingle. Hey.
Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
Yep.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime.
In a way, I like to imagine that the ultimate lucky student means he's so lucky he can't feel class trial thus. You have to read. I guess, yeah, that makes sense. He's so lucky it breaks the laws of time. That makes sense. New headcanon.
But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces.
Which makes sense. I mean, you break 2 bottles, you'd have to literally build them back up together to make sure you had all the pieces. And they definitely didn't have enough time to do that.
Which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
To prove that there was only one attack and that there was only one other person there.
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
There can be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in the case. Alright. The second attacker.
I got it! The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle.
Which is all explained.
Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
We haven't really talked about the Pomnium blood.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko? And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
Well, considering the only other person besides Hiro is Byakuya, and I know for a fact he would not hide the magazine that had your name on it, you are quite literally the only one left, because me and Kirigiri have a alibi with each other. And Hina definitely would have hidden the magazine either.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her!
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
I guess that's a good thing.
Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Wait, what?
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
Wait, then how did both you and Sakura miss her in the locker? The locker with the handprint. You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
She was hiding. The only thing that would make sense, since I'm 90% sure there's not another way out of that room.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
Yeah, Hero, please give us all the information up front, please.
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Okay, that's kind of fair.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
She was hiding in the locker.
What?
That's probably the nicest thing Jackie said was assuming he had.
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Whoa, why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
No, it's not ridiculous at all. Need to prove that Toko was hiding in the rec room. And I have it. She left it there for everyone to find. Yep. Oh, a new we're gonna add a new element every trial. Wait, full time bet. Wait, please. Is this more rhythm game? Do we have to do another rhythm game? So far, you probably noticed the left mouse button during the final strike without a second thought. But from now on, you're going to have to pay a little extra attention to your final blow. Oh no. Always add something new. That does keep you on your toes. Now you have to choose the proper truth ball. Oh no. Not more rhythm game. Select it during. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna use the Q. It's basically like, or the mouse wheel. They're basically like when you choose truth bullets in the other thing. Also, like in the bit, yeah. You can use your logic. If you're set, it's not set to kind. It's set to medium. Monokuma knows I hate the music game, so he's putting it in more. For educational purposes, we're going to pretend you're set to mean regardless. No. Just this one second. No! Don't set me to mean! Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Go you! Wait, I thought there were only 5 chapters in this game. There more? Did I read wrong? Oh, good luck. Have fun. I can't have fun playing rhythm games. I'm terrible at them. No, it is a rhythm game.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie! That's it!
No! Not this!
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you.
Holy cow, how did I do that?
That's enough!
Handbrake! Hand punch!
This should prove it.
How did I get that? Apparently I did good at it. I don't know how I did that.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker?
I used Makoto's lucky student power. Luck, yep. Makoto gave me his luck, he didn't want to die again.
They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
Too bad we don't have any crime scene stuff. Yep.
No,
My mouse is very loud. I don't know why my mouse is just extremely loud.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Yep.
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Why didn't we just get Bianchi to get her to tell the truth? She would have listened to him.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Yup.
Then you killed Sakura!
No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
So whenever we need Toko to say anything or just stop being annoying, we just get Bianchi to do it.
Straight up again.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Oh yeah, what do you mean by probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Oh, you know what? It's probably because Genocide uses scissors.
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on. So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Maybe, but there's still the whole vomiting up blood that Monokuma's the Monokuma file mentioned, which is still making me think poisoned, but I'm not
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
It might have been 2 kills. Would that make it 3 killers then?
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
Possibly.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Shush you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling.
That's true. I don't think the rules would. Monokuma would probably put it as being the one who put in the finishing blow, probably.
And when I turned around, there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me. When I saw all that blood, I fainted right there in front of the magazines.
Oh. So She might not even know what's going on. What happened? We're gonna have to ask Genocide.
I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Yep. Her, you mean? Oh, there we go.
Guess it's back!
Yay.
It was your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
No.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories.
You mean Toko?
So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see... splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle.
Okay, wait. Where did this happen? Because she said she was shaking her awake. And she said she collapsed near the magazine rack. So how did Sakura's body get on the chair?
Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible! No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
Oh, poor you.
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Byakuya, you might want to sleep with one eye open.
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. 'Cause normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack no problem!
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Yeah, getting hit. Even with how strong she was, getting hit in the head, that still does something.
Hey, come on. That's, you know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
So that's good. Keep talking like that and Nina's gonna...
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
Hmm? Huh? I thought for sure you'd have some words for Hiro on that.
What's wrong? Come on everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
I want to say something. Ever since the start of the trial, Hina's been... she's been really wanting to vote without talking or anything, and I get it to a point that she wants to, you know, get this over with. But at the same time, I would think she'd want to get more of the facts and find out who truly did kill Sakura to, like, you know, bring them to justice. But I feel bad about saying it, but something about Hina is rubbing is just, I don't know.
No, not quite yet.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
I did.
Odd? Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
And there's still some things that aren't adding up, and if you take out me, Kirigiri, and Byakuya, although out of everyone here, I do think Byakuya would probably poison somebody. But I don't think he did it, just because I generally don't think Byakuya would ever kill anybody unless he 100% needed to. It wasn't?
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
And again, there's still the problem of the locked room. It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is... Okay, yellow powder. See Sakura's body.
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
Yeah.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Mm-hmm.
Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
Wait, really? Well, did it not go through?
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden, I remember waking up.
You were taken by surprise when you...
So you smashed her head in?
You got it!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
There we go.
No, that's wrong. We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair.
Mm-hmm.
If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
So, you finally noticed.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
You know, there's also the whole locked room thing. There's still too much to just immediately get into the voting right now. We still have plenty of evidence. There's still many questions that need answers.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
Oh yeah, there was that pile of blood right there. Okay. Evidence for his attack happened in front of the magazines. Yep, the blood.
I got it! Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf.
Yep.
The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right?
No.
All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure how strong Genocide Jack is, but there's no way her or Tucker will lift.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors. There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Yeah.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But wait, is that... Because if we rule out Toko and Hiro, and if Byakuya really didn't do it either, that only leaves... No, it couldn't... No, it couldn't be. It couldn't be her.
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained.
Yep.
Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Oh, that part's easy.
It is.
After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
Nope, we've already settled that.
Huh. So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door?
Nope.
And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
Tina, you're the one who got everybody. Did you run and get Toko, or did you only get Byakuya and Hiro?
No, I don't think that's possible.
The reason Toko could have been hidden inside the locker. I saw it myself. I was in the locker. I was in the locker the whole time.
I got it! Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much.
She kinda has a point.
You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
Most likely no.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
Yeah. The Monokuma file! Could we really be missing something so important? Maybe there's something to explain. Yeah, the Monokuma file.
The Monokuma file.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
What was it that killed? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill, then what was it?
There's no other possible. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the.
Sorry,
No,
Hina.
it's wrong.
Oh, I really hope I'm... No, there's no way. No.
According to the
Couldn't be.
Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood.
Mm-hmm.
I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death.
Yep.
In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
No, that wouldn't have caused her to vomit.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
Wait, you even looked at... Okay, then.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
Because she's the ultimate question mark.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Well, we did recently just find a room that had a shelf full of poisons.
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
Mm-hmm.
You're making me go all weak in the knees!
No.
She was poisoned? It isn't possible.
It sadly is.
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can explain it?
Of course, if you don't mind.
Are you actually gonna do something?
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
But you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Huh? Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
No, Hero, no.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Has he ever actually helped in any investigation?
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I found this.
Is that the poison?
No, they just put the skull and crossbones on there for fun.
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Yeah, it was on the one with all the protein and supplement stuff.
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C. In Section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Yeah, but not where he found it.
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
Of course, you're not gonna just give up, but it's a straight answer. Oh, it was found on A. It was found on C.
I got it! The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
Huh? But you just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprits switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
Byakuya, what? I can't believe my eyes. Byakuya put the bottle of poison up to his lips and...
Master!
Yup! We were all shocked at what we were seeing. All we could do is stand there and watch Byakuya! But if it was the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was as calm as ever.
Ugh, that tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
That's the only thing you're doing.
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
Yeah.
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you talking about?
So, wait, so what I'm trying to get right, he's saying that someone switched out the poison. His mother would be so proud. If someone switched out the poison, that means... So, he had no doubt that that was not poison. Someone switched it out, which means... Actually, it could have been anyone, actually. Bro's playing DanganRonpa 2 while D9. He's leagues ahead of all of us. So that means that someone gave Sakura or switched it out, so knowing that Sakura would take that protein. Oh no, I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this. I'm getting a really bad feeling about this.
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Oh no.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Kirigiri took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. She touched the finger to her tongue.
It's protein powder.
Oh no, I'm starting to... I'm getting a really bad feeling. But why would she... No.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
Bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder? Could it only mean that the poison was in... Could it be... Oh no, not more spelling! Okay, R. Okay. E. Or is it N? No, I don't think. Okay, E. N. Drink. Protein drink. There we go. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. I got it! Yay!
Now I understand.
I spilled it.
The poison must have been poured into the protein can.
Mm-hmm.
If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched.
Also, though, Bianca, you should really be hoping that that bottle was washed completely before it got switched, because there could still be poison in there, my dude. Maybe not a lethal amount, but...
So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
And there is someone who she would accept it from with no question. Oh, no, I don't like where this is going.
I got it!
Monokuma.
You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
Mm-hmm.
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
No. I don't. It's starting to look like a certain someone might have done it. I don't want it to be them.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
Oh no.
For real? Who was it?
The only other people who really goes in there and knows, and who Sakura trusted.
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
Please be wrong. The evidence that shows who switched them wanted it. The footprints. There it is.
I got it! The footprints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind.
I'm guessing when they grabbed the poison from C, that's when they knocked over the bottle.
And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
It was me.
No!
The footprints. They're mine.
Hina! Why?
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
I don't understand.
Then, Ogre's killer was...
Yep.
Hina.
I did it. I killed Sakura.
Just as I suspected.
Why?
The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Hina and Makoto. Hina.
I got it! Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains
What
why
I want
you...
to know. What doesn't feel right. It's like, I don't... She was one of the few people besides Makoto who I was certain couldn't have done it because... I don't... These footprints must be... Makoto. Are they yours? No! Okay. Then let me see your shoes. I'll confirm their size myself.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Just Hina.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I can't believe it.
I can't either there, Makoto.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
Exactly.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her.
What about the locked room? I mean, Hina couldn't have...
She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
I don't think she has an inner... There has to be something... No, there has to be something else. Hina.
Hina, is it true?
Was this like next? It's kind of hard to accidentally...
Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
Yeah, I want to know that too.
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt.
Mm-hmm.
She asked me to bring her that protein drink.
Okay.
But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right?
No, she wouldn't do that.
That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
Trying to think of any other possibility. Wait. Then how did the yellow powder get on Sakura's shoe? How did that happen?
And then she downed it all at once.
And we still have the problem with the locked room.
And then...
But wait, that not only leaves...
Hold it.
Thank you, Kirigiri. Something else. Yeah, thank you, Kirigiri.
I'm not convinced.
Thank you.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind.
Yeah, we know that, but there's still some evidence here that doesn't add up.
Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them. Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves. Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
She also didn't say why, like...
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism. But there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Yeah, the locked room mystery, we still don't.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Yes.
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
How did you do it, Hina?
Well, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
Yes.
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Yeah, that is. Why wouldn't you tell us if you're the one who locked the door?
Surely you're not. Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
Unless you can prove how she locked the door from the outside.
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
And there's also the bottle that was right next to the door. Like, we haven't talked about that too. How'd that get over there?
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
Yeah, there are too many missing...
What doesn't
There's too
fit?
much missing stuff.
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint?
He has a
It's too obvious. Too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
That was...
And also, when did the thing get knocked over? Because Byakuya said it wasn't there this morning. So did you knock it over when you were getting the poison?
I was just nervous. So I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail?
But wait, if she didn't, why is she saying that she did?
Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
It kind of does.
Hina, please. I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit.
Then again, explain the locker room and then I'll believe you.
There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
If it was, there is one person and I completely missed over doing it when even though I believed it might have been poisoned, there's someone who it could be.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem
And
lab.
I don't want to say it because I don't want it to be true. It's the same with when I thought it was Hina.
Well...
Because it makes sense. I don't want to say it. I want to wait till... I want to wait for the game to say it if I'm right.
Right away, I went to Section C and got the poison.
Did you not go over
And
the
is
thing?
that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Just, I think you can probably figure if you just take out everybody, every suspect, including Hina and everyone, it leaves only one person.
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And...
That's it.
That story you just told. First you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
There are no footprints from Section C to A.
yeah.
But if that's true... Isn't that a little strange?
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
You need to be quiet until you figure it out. You need to be quiet until you solve the problem. Big Mac. How long? Till we figure it out. Till I uncover the full truth of this case. Make your argument. Yeah, the footprints.
First, I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
Mm-hmm.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A.
Probably
And
good.
that's where I switched the powders. Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in Section A. Then I took the bottle with the poison in it and left the chem lab. That's all there is to it.
Honestly, that's enough. How much longer must we tolerate this?
You can shush your face. Where are the footprint? Yep.
First, I went to Section. That's when I grabbed the poison. And you spilled some of the powder. Yeah. When I grabbed the...
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C.
No, that's wrong. You said you went to get the poison from Section C, and that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah? What about it?
There's some missing footprints there, Hina.
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A.
I mean, if you weren't paying attention to the footprints, then you wouldn't. The only way you could have not made footprints is if you deliberately made sure you didn't make footprints from going to A to C. But then again, why would you leave footprints anyway?
That contradicts what you just said.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Why would she say that she killed Sakura, though?
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
Mm-hmm. I was just nervous. I didn't notice I'd left footprints.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Well...
You lied to us. Plain and simple.
Why?
If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
Well... You see...
What the? What the hell? What's going on here?
Were you wrong about something there, Byakuya?
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Byakuya just realized he was wrong about something. It's breaking his entire worldview.
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
Byakuya's gonna crash out soon.
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
I found this.
Huh? A piece of glass?
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle. And the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But, what is it?
Oh, I love that smug look on her face.
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then.
I hate to say I'm kind of lost too.
Makoto, why don't you explain it?
Don't have me explain how I'm lost too.
Huh? Me?
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
The shard of blue glass. Blue glass. Wait. The door! I think I remember I broke something. The door!
I got it! It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
There's a reason all the glass was different colors.
The window?
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
Then they were switched after the Hina, why are you making what?
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question.
Uh-huh.
How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
What's so strange about that?
It was broken after Sakura died.
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us...
And the bottle? Yeah, it was. Yeah. According to Hina. Oh, wait, no, wrong one.
Shoot!
Oops. Sorry, forget that.
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us...
Where the bottle poison should have been when I broke the window. It should have been on side. Yeah, right.
I got it!
Everyone forget that.
The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina?
Mm-hmm.
And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
Why?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked.
Mm-hmm.
There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast.
Something wrong there, Byakuya.
I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked?
Because it's on top of the glass.
We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Okay.
Huh?
What is it?
It has to do with the protein can.
Mm-hmm.
After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
I didn't.
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Byakuya's not happy at all.
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that? How can you know what I don't know?
Byakuya's crashing out. This case is terrible. but this is funny. The reason she can't say that is evidence proves the protein can was in the room after the door was open. The glass! So, empty protein.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible! It had to have been in there the whole time! It had to be! It was in there before the rec room was unlocked!
Sorry, Byakuya. The locked room was unlocked. In other words, I broke the window.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there?
No. No, that's impossible! It had to have been in there the whole time! It had
Had to be. It was in there
before the
No, that's wrong. You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Of course! It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can.
They were. Oh yeah, that's. I was thinking like there should have been some on top because it fell over, but no, it was sitting on top of the broken glass. That's physically impossible.
We also found pieces underneath the can.
Yup.
What?
Yep.
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken.
Yep.
So it had to be after we got into the room.
I see. So that's your explanation.
I think Byakuya is gonna need to lie down after this trial.
Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it...
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can.
Mm-hmm.
But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
If that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison?
I think I know. Well, I don't know the why, but...
I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Yeah, that's something I didn't want to say before.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was?
Yeah.
Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Then tell us already! Sorry. Please, tell us.
Am I hallucinating, or did Byakuya just say please?
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
I don't think so, because the powder on Sakura's shoe.
What do you think, Makoto?
The one who got the poison from the chem labs and brought it to the rec room. Sakura.
I got it! I think it was Sakura herself.
Please. Yep. And not in a insulting tone.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
Yeah.
You're lying! Stop lying!
Hina.
Why? Why would you lie like that?
No, it's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to Section C. Kirigiri showed me the evidence I need. Now I have to hit Hina with it and make her accept it. Wait. No! Not again! Hina, please!
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you!
Oh, Hina.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking!
Ah! Oh, okay.
Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
Come on, oh, it's just gonna be the yellow powder?
This should prove it.
It's true, really, it does. It does.
Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
Mm-hmm.
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it?
Yep.
So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
I kind of want to know why Hina did all. Why?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
Exactly. Why? Why did Sakura do it? Why did Hina cover it up?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Maybe? Why would... I don't know why she would. Did she think she failed Sakura somehow? Maybe? Maybe Hina believed because of what happened with Sakura, she believed she was to blame for it because she couldn't stop her? Maybe that's it?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura.
But if she did that, why would... even if she blamed herself, covering it up would not only mean her getting executed, it means everyone gets executed.
And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing.
I mean, I know she didn't like Byakuya, Hiro, and Toko, but, you know, me and Kirigiri were on her side with defending Sakura.
Which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me! The poison!
Hina, please, enough.
Because
No.
I killed her!
Oh.
No, you didn't kill her.
The one that killed Sakura. The one who... The connection between Sakura and the poison. The unsolved mystery of the locker room. The only one way to explain it. I think I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way.
Here's my answer. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
What?
Mm-hmm.
The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
Yep.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
Then you can leave.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it.
Mm-hmm.
But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it. All so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Mm-hmm. Sakura wanted to go before.
I got it! The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did.
Mm-hmm.
She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina? You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door.
And then she immediately left to go find everybody.
Because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. I just thought she was in shock. On shaking legs, Hina left the rec room.
You said you were going to go get everyone else. But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
Yep.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room...
I got everyone. Ogre.
So she's dead, huh?
Sakura's been killed, I see.
While everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death.
Why?
That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
Yeah.
No.
Hina.
No. No, 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 no! I killed her! I did it!
Hina.
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is. Actually, no. You're right. You have to end this properly.
With a comic book. using Makoto's comic book powers.
I'm really sad.
Alright. Byakuya's face. I'm guessing here.
Is that her going into the locker or going out?
I'll come back to that one.
Gave him the candies.
He then hit Sakura. And then he then wrote Toko's name. Toko put that back. And then the queen cleaned it up. Sakura's okay. This one? Maybe? Because it says bloody hands on it, so. Then we came up. Hina pocketing it. And then placing that. So then we just have which one is the right one, though? That is the question. I want to say this one is maybe her coming out? Maybe? And then that would leave this one being the one she went in. I'm just... Let's see!
Here's exactly what happened! This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others.
Fingers crossed.
She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
Yay! I got it!
And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro. When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name.
Out of
Toko.
all the people
By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear...
The music in this game is very good. Very, very good.
She jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake.
That was a very helpful mistake.
She put the magazine back upside down.
Because without it, we would not have found that magazine.
Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura. And she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece.
I didn't see that image last time.
And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there.
That's what I want to know. I want to know why.
We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide.
Was it the guilt from betraying everyone?
And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves, in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort was you, Hina. That's the full truth of the case.
You know.
Sakura took her own life. And you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
That's what happened?
Yep.
But, Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Multiple reasons. Because we're bad. True. But also, you know, I took into account people's... he's definitely gonna need some... He's definitely gonna need to lie down after this.
Huh? Oh, well, I mean...
You still haven't realized?
Ooh, get him, Kirigiri.
We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated.
Yup.
That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case.
He didn't think of emotions and feelings and things like that.
See? Didn't I tell you?
I love that smug look.
When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
See? See? Hey! I still got an A! Yay! How did I do that?
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
But... do we vote for Sakura?
Oh yeah. That's right.
I mean, that means we don't have an execution this time.
You seriously forgot?
Yeah.
I can feel my energy draining out of me.
Yeah, this trial was very draining.
Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote.
Mm-hmm.
So, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
And the votes are in. Wait, I just realized Monokuma's on here. We can vote for Monokuma?